Hi, welcome to this video. Now this one's slightly different this week. I wanted to explain why I called my YouTube channel The 49th Point. This is a slightly more personal video than normal, but it's also very similar because it's me talking about some pretty obscure rugby statistics that probably don't mean anything to anybody else. So why did I call this YouTube channel The 49th Point? Well, Exeter Chiefs haven't scored 49 points exactly for a very long time. In fact, the last time they did it in the league was March the 15th, 2003, when they did it against Manchester. That was, for the record, before Greg Fisselau was even born. And they haven't scored it in any competition in 450 odd games since promotion back in 2010 into the Premiership. In fact, 49 and the score 0 are the only two possible scores under 50 that Chiefs men have not recorded in that time. So it's something I've had my eye on for a long time. I mean, it's really, really hard to score 49. I think that's the first thing to say. You're probably looking at 7 converted tries. Any referees watching, all I'm saying is 7 penalty tries. That would also be the same. Carl, I'm thinking of you. You could do it by missing by missing 3 conversions and kicking 2 penalties or 2 drop goals. It's unlikely. I did appreciate Harvey Skinner having to go for a drop goal with a score on 42 while we're in Jersey earlier this year. While the score was on 43, which did bring it into play for a fraction of a second. However, he missed, so the score finished on 43. But we've had some near misses in that time for Exeter Chiefs. They've had 5 scores of 42. Just another converted score would have done. And at least 2 of those, they had time left to play. There was also another near miss at London Irish just before COVID in January 2020, before the shutdown, where Chiefs with a score on 42 had a penalty midway inside the London Irish half. Gareth Steenson kicked for goal rather than going for the corner. I mean, to be fair, Chiefs only had 13 players on the field at the time, with Ollie's Devoto and Woodburn in the bin. But still, we could have gone for it, boys. We still haven't got there. Still rankles a little bit. And actually, the last time Chiefs even recorded a new score under 50, for the first time since promotion, was their 5 points against Worcester in that 5-6 defeat back in February 2018. So it's over 6 years ago since I've been able to tick another one off my list. And before that, there was the score that was the last one ticked off. Before that was the score 39, which they scored at Harlequins the year before, April 2017. Now, since then, they've scored those scores at least once again. In fact, there are only two scores in that range of under 50 scores that they've only scored twice, and none that they've scored just once. So it is a real anomaly. The more the weeks go on, the more the months go on, the more the games rack up, it becomes more and more of a thing. It becomes a little bit of a bugbear. It's something I'm keeping my beady eye on, something I want you to all keep your beady eye on. I love hearing when Chiefs are starting to get on top of a game and when they're scoring points, people start messaging me 2 numbers next to each other. And for all my protestations, I really enjoy that. So I've had a little bit of a look as well. Is 49, is it something that just Chiefs can't do, but other teams can? Well, I had a look back at the entire Premiership history, so going back to the mid-90s. Over 3,500 games, 6,000 or something scores, just loads and loads of opportunities to score 49 points. It's only happened 11 times though, and here they are. And you can see that it's rare as hen's teeth, basically. They're rare as rocking horse poop. It just doesn't happen very often. Big shout to Harlequins though. They've managed to do it 3 times in history and twice in the same season. I mean, what a year that must have been to be a Quins fan. Notably as well, Harlequins had done it this season before in a Premiership Cup game at Sandy Park against Exeter. Irony of ironies. Now, that was a cruel afternoon for yours truly, as I was meticulously recording Harlequins tries as they got to the 49 points. I wanted to see 49 on the scoreboard, but I don't want to see it on the away team half of the Sandy Park scoreboard. That doesn't count. Yeah, the most recent one of those 49 points scores was London Irish. Got it against at Bristol a couple of years ago. So maybe we're overdue one in the Premiership. Maybe it'll be the next game. Maybe it'll be the game after that. I'll continue to live in hope. I hope you've really enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, share, subscribe, do all those things. I really appreciate people watching these videos. Thanks so much for your time. I will see you again soon. Bye.